Did it go live?
No. No.
Too bad. Yes, he would have gone.
Just upload it. Just the longer the meeting, the longer it takes to upload. It's not
Yeah, falling.
You can get those.
I thought we had video. I'd like to talk now.
Fans on or something here, windows open.
It is kind of hot. I was thinking about opening this window. I get these. Let's do it. Just
I wonder who signed up first, him or Lenny?
I don't think we go by that, do we?
Well, what do we need if we signed up last and you're the alternate? Really can figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
Is we ready? Ready. Okay, we'll call the meeting to order at 6:30. We'll pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Snap.
I don't really.
You were relying on me, weren't you?
I hadn't done it since school days.
I don't think they even do it to me.
No, they don't. Alright. Okay, we approve the minutes of July 1st, 2025 at the Selectmen's meeting. Did you look at them?
I did. I make a motion to approve the minutes from July 17th, 25.
I second it. All in favor? And make a motion to approve warrant 30, 2024, 25, warrant 1, 25, 26, payroll warrants July 2nd, 2025, July 9th, 2025, and July 16th, 2025.
So one of the checks I see in there was for articles. Is that for bulk pickup or was that for everything? What was those? Figure them out.
That's part of the bulk pickup. I'm expecting more because that bulk only came to like 12,000. And that's all the prior bills that were never sent. Because the last few months they haven't been charging a weekly collection fee, and I haven't paid it because I haven't received anything. And they were leaving off the last tipping of each month. So that brings us up to date for the year on the regular trash pickup, but I don't think that's all the bulky.
Okay. So I got some serious concern with these guys.
Yeah.
I've been getting phone calls nonstop all week, and it's bulky waste is done. And I've been getting those phone calls. But I'm getting phone calls about trash not getting picked up. I haven't got any today, but today isn't over yet. But Garden Drive hasn't been picked up for 2 weeks. And I got a call.
They picked it up today. I was down there tonight.
Good.
They did it today.
And then your email today really threw me for who's running the show now.
Jerry called and said she's done.
So we're not gonna get what I requested.
Uh,
I don't wanna, I mean, I hate to withhold their check, it's a lot of money, but holy smokes, somehow we
We
get it.
already approved it, so you can't.
Well, I signed it, we didn't approve it,
You made it.
no, we didn't,
Oh.
that's why I brought it up.
Oh,
I knew, I was trying to do that. But I would know these guys, which they're not meeting their end of the deal. But at the same time, who is, we gotta do it.
there's a process in the contract. I think you have to add a letter to them.
There is.
Yeah.
I know one thing, like, for the town, they got bulky waste. So when it comes, they gotta add one week, they mentioned to them, watch, we're gonna come back and pick that up. They promised that they did it following week. Following week, they never come. So they put it all in the big bags. And they picked it up and put it back.
Some people complain a little bit, but I think that aren't bulky waste. Yeah, quite great.
Bulky waste is a whole different subject, but the weekly, that, she was gonna come up with the route and a plan. So let's start on one time, the other county people involved. But I said that happened, especially here, because every time I talk to him, it's
Promise you this and that.
he's doing it, said doing great. He shows us, so I don't I still else. But I think maybe we can get out of order. Maybe we can move this time, but this is it. So we whether it's or what we requested last meeting. Because no, it's on such a state. We're not for us and Max and Tony. So
Yep.
um trash. What things I ran on to get the second seed is
Oh, trash.
here we are
Yeah.
a month into it.
I was hoping it would be better than I did, but it's not turning out to be.
So and the first meeting he came in, he was gonna buy trash cans, he's gonna bed them, trash and stuff. He can't take a week trash. So I'll make a motion to approve warrant 30, warrant 30, warrant 1, hero warrant for July 2nd, 9th, and 16th. But I think we need to draft a letter to these to Archie's. We're trying to
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
So on that point, who do you want to draft the letter to? Can you say or that contract?
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
No.
Good report here. Second one. Yep.
Road completed, Russell Hall, taken, it's been done, hayed, and seeded. The only thing left to do was fix the big culvert. We have been working on road signs this week. Plan for the next 2 weeks is Gauding Road to fix small washes and culvert. We need to and plan road work on Town Farm Road. I feel Town Farm Road should be our next big project. We'll have to do this in sections each year. So just to follow up that, before this, we had the road committee meeting. We're gonna, speaking of being, we add next Wednesday to the calendar, 5:30 for road committee meeting. And we went over, well, a bunch of things, but next week, we're gonna have a full agenda for the road committee and see what Rick comes up with and the rest of the board, and we'll keep moving forward.
In the bid committee, can you put out a date for that, 7
You
days?
have to appoint the big
We'll
committee.
do that when we get there.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
We've spent 95,601 on Pratt Hill so far. Emily says we need some sign brackets and posts
For,
for road signs around town.
what happened to, sorry, what happened to the one on, Perrier, the stop sign? Someone steal that?
It's up now.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Somebody put one up. We don't know.
Good, the thief's brought the. Okay,
So I think, she doesn't need these right away. I think I'll wait and make a list of,
what are the brackets?
they're,
Oh, for road signs?
yeah.
On top, okay,
Sit on them.
gotcha, I got you. I thought you meant like a stop sign, but we'll just get through both of it.
Okay. The
So,
constable.
hold on a second. So,
Oh,
out of that 95, that's not this year's budget, though, only roughly 35 of that's come out of this year's budget.
$45,027.50 out of this year there's another bill for 2,500, so like 47, 45 out of this year.
All right, it's about 45. Okay,
what's that?
yep.
Constable report? Quiet?
Everything's pretty good. Some of them with nuts, there's a lot of them down there, but they all pass it, haven't done it to go, and
Have you come across any cars that didn't have passes so far?
part of spreading here. I gave a letter, spreading,
It's good.
How often do you have to go down?
depending on the weather, and we should, just really close that. We go,
Yep.
if there was that one, 2 times a day, it's that fun. Go there.
Okay, because we had one young kid that thought it'd be a bright idea to do 80 miles an hour on a motorcycle on Thompson Lane, and I don't think he'll do it again. So,
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll wait.
nope,
he's done.
Someone complained they want
yeah,
drive slow signs on Thompson Lane.
isn't it on the agenda here somewhere?
Oh, is it?
I thought it was.
Okay, CEO report.
Yeah, it's down on your business. Did Jared send you something this afternoon?
He did, but it wasn't for the whole month.
Okay, he called me. He didn't have anything to report, so, but he said he's gonna send I don't know what it was, the,
Yeah, it's partial month. I figured I'd wait till the month's over.
yep, that's fine.
Plumbing inspector, he asked if we have being his training.
I don't know. That's a good question. Do we usually? That was one of the things on, that community resiliency grant. Can you use
Code
money for that?
enforcement, a plumbing inspector, they keep 75% as a fee.
Oh, they do?
And that's all they get paid, but I don't know about the training. Scott did it, but he was.
How much is it?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
Hmm.
Jeremy, is he signed up for a course for that or anything?
I think so, saying, doing, homework and stuff already, or something.
Okay. ACO report.
Well,
Pretty quiet. Planning board report. Nothing.
You have the minutes. Was there a recurring report? You have minutes.
You guys have the minutes. I read through them last night. This is the minutes from June 2nd. Wasn't there a planning board meeting after that? Yeah, so I don't have the minutes from that. I do have an issue with those minutes, so the June 7th, was it?
They're not approved.
Okay.
The major issue is the subdivision and then they was contacted, but
You-
the new chair failed to mention that the subdivision was in the law fair about chance of May first and the signs. And so because he sent that message out, everybody like it said, so I informed engineering about the exact provisions in the subdivision ordinance that pertain to the lake and allowing or not allowing a stormwater plan and erosion control. We do is have the erosion control thing. So I think we got a response back that sounds like we can't have a waiver even though.
No, I read through it.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that's probably the sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Ad hoc planning committee. You have further down on your agenda about the rules. And I just want to add that I found the original planning board ordinance as it was written in 1989. It said that the planning board would prepare a comprehensive plan. So I'm going to submit to the planning board that we change our bylaws to actually mention how we're going to do that. And the state recommends in the rules for doing comprehensive plan that be reviewed every 5 years. So maybe we should have some kind of time frame to tick or on, and we're going to check on it.
Yeah, you saw my email response.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so Daryl was mistaken,
Yes.
and so, but we're good now.
I'm just trying to get things organized, so because we're on our fourth plan, so maybe continue anything.
So, yeah, we'll talk about it when we get down there. Okay.
Ordinance committee.
I don't think there is one.
No. Fire
One
warden.
member left.
There's two.
This one? So there's one, Jeremy. After tonight.
Paula Brown.
She's an alternate though, right?
Yep, but
Yeah,
she.
yeah,
can-
okay. Yeah, so you're right, there's two.
What's that?
Yeah.
Who's all in there?
Paula Brown and you.
Wesley Brown's wife.
Oh. She was an alternate, but
Do we have a full committee on the ordinance?
no, this is two.
Just the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay, fire warden report.
No,
None.
Have you had any luck? Or do you want us to pick a night? You have recommended to review?
he's busy on Tuesdays.
That's what I mean. Do you want us to pick a different night?
It's up to you. He's elected, like I said.
Are you gonna be here next week at the road committee meeting?
Yeah.
You can you be here for 5?
Yep.
Can you see if you can come at 5 o'clock next Wednesday? That gives us 7 days.
So good, 30 minutes.
And if
So
not,
that's a special, you'll have to make a motion to have a special selectmen's meeting, executive session.
I'll make a motion to have a special meeting, selectmen's meeting, executive session to do the annual review for the fire warden.
For a second it. All in favor?
If he can't do 5 o'clock, ask him to do 7. We'll do it after the road committee meeting. We're gonna make-
Call it to order and then recess it till 7.
Yeah. Just, I wanna get it done.
Alright.
Good. Treasurer's report. Union Bank reconciliation.
So I gave you a report, I gave you.
Yep.
Up-to-date expense reports, but there will be more on each year.
Yep. Well, for they. You said put this short. The cemetery committee report. Nothing. Solid waste committee. Nothing. Plan to meet Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We have had a lack of forum. Hopeful time that we may actually have a meeting.
Meet tomorrow, right? Wednesday tomorrow?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, recreation. Recreation committee report. I don't know how well their little thing went. Must have went all right. Huh?
You know, I'm sure late time, I had somebody show up. But, I would have to say it was not overly relevant.
So one of my questions, and I've received it from a few people, is what are they raising money for? Where does their money go? The rec committee.
Well, at this past town meeting, the voters created a reserve.
Mhm.
So any fundraiser money can be put into the reserve. And part of the reason is to pay them back for the supplies that they use,
For
these fundraisers, things. No?
but okay. So we requested money at town meeting. I think it was $1,000 this year. What is that for? You say it's
To create a reserve
just to create a reserve.
and to use to
So
hold fundraisers or whatever
That's
else
my
they want
point.
to use.
I
money
think-
Pay swimming instructors. No.
no,
No.
no, because I asked that question in the previous meeting. So I think one thing that the rec committee or or us, we need to come up with a reason for these fundraisers, and maybe with a reason we'll have more attendance. Like maybe these fundraisers will raise money to pay the town of Buckfield's rec department instead of the taxpayers. Um, I'm just throwing ideas out there. What is your question?
Me?
My opinion, we're having a money so that they continue to have programs so that people start coming together and doing fun.
I get that. You walked in just in time.
Yeah.
Or to sit down first, and then I'll ask you a question. We got to the rec committee report, and we talked about the fundraiser last Saturday. And one of the questions I got from a few people is, "What is the rec committee raising money for?"
You're trying to do anything for the community, probably the event next year for the celebration, the 100 year or 200 years since in a town.
Are you gonna use money for that?
So
You're gonna use money for that?
we're hopefully, just anything really, just to get started.
That's fine. I think like I said before you walked in, I think we need to advertise that because people aren't going to come to a fundraiser if they don't know what the fundraiser is for. You can say the rec committee, but if they have, like I mentioned, maybe we raise money instead of asking the town to pay for Buckbeans, but we give money to Buckbeans rec. So, and I'm just throwing ideas out. But
Yep.
if we have an actual fundraising cause, like it might
Yeah.
boost the attendance.
That's the community, actually, that's, you know, and so we can't do.
No, I understand an operating budget, but think, like I said, to boost attendance, you're gonna get more of a draw if you have an actual purpose. Not saying you don't have a purpose, I don't want you to take it the wrong way, you know what I'm saying?
So, pick it up on my seat here, but
Yeah.
somebody will clean.
Okay,
And
perfect.
we're doing, in the office, they have just kind of tickets to Fun Down Splash Town, $49, Aquabot on 23, and York Wild Kingdom on $14. So it's about $10 plus the buying one more. And we also are, if you guys have approved it, maybe is that on the agenda yet? We want to do a lobster,
Yeah, it's
dinner.
down a little ways, but hey, we haven't, so.
So help to, take a deposit of $10 per lobster, and then you can pick them up that day, either live, and just deal option. So we don't have tickets available at the town as well too, for just the $10 deposit, and then it's $5 for actually pay that, make it go for the whole meal. And there's also gonna be baked beans if you were doing like, if it's approved.
So I was looking, is that those discounted tickets, you said, is it on the website?
Nope,
It is?
it should be, it has a percent. Anyhow.
Yeah, I think I advertised it though.
Where, would be on the homepage?
I don't, so everything about Facebook pricing and sales.
It's not like making, no, just.
No, I get it, but, well, people, okay, I just, it's a good deal, I think it ought to be made, if you're not attending the Selectmen meeting or YouTube, then you wouldn't know about it, so,
I think it's nice.
is it? Okay. Oh, Peggy's got a question.
Peggy?
About the rec committee, I was going out with a questionnaire and things on the town, and it was in 2003 that we began having the community dinners once a month here in the town hall. And they were stopped because of the pandemic, and I don't know if that's something the rec committee might be interested in organizing again, and maybe doing that lobster might be a good kickoff and kind of think about them. And we always have a donation jar, and we would get one thing, you got $75. And the donations. That's good, that's good the family, you're very good donations.
Leanne?
I don't wanna pop bubbles, but remember when the insurance guy was here and he said anything with food is a huge claim for the towns if someone gets sick, and so just keep that in the back of your mind.
So it's hot. Probably more.
If it's town sponsored.
It's town quarantine. Lenny can throw. He can get rid of it.
Well, we had, we did it ourselves, 03 to 20. Yeah. Is 17, 18 years, was never a problem, so you can have insurance fears, because you believe in insurance role, or you can have commitment. No, I mean, that's one way. I can't get on this point.
I think he was talking from experience.
I got you.
We have to pay $75 every time we met.
No.
We don't care if they're like the rock.
Okay, open session. Anything have
No.
anybody, what?
Nothing, I thought you were.
Anybody have any open session?
I do.
Yeah.
So, once again, I'm coming to you to the town, to address the long-standing and deeply something matter involving the town's illegal trust act on the two privately owned properties, including Sampson's, and the subsequent creation of a unnatural drainage system that has caused extensive and undone damage. Just to be clear, the trespass to the town is not in dispute. This did happen, and happened well beyond the right of way, 50 feet beyond the right of way, to be exact. Without notice, consent, or public discussion, or recorded plans, the town, under the direction and supervision of Kathy Lowe, commissioned and carried out the excavation of a drainage ditch beginning on the neighbor's private property and extending onto the Sampson's land. The ditch includes two 90-degree angles, clearly indicating that it was engineered to redirect water in a way that deviates from any natural flow. To gain access, the town removed a section of the rock wall, cut down trees, and created burners, again without permission, causing permanent alteration to the degradation of the landscape. Despite repeated acknowledgments by the select board, neighbors, and the town contractors, and even the Maine Municipal Association, the town had trespassed. No steps were taken to return the property to its natural condition. I have in these minutes right here, 2007. Okay, Dave Bowen advocated the town to vacate the building illegal ditch. But unfortunately, the outgoing road commissioner, Kathy, incoming road commissioner, Jeremy Johnson, said no. You were fully aware of the harm to the Sampson property and building and shows inaction.
Were you there?
I have the minutes right here.
Were you there?
I would second them. In sanctioning the property in 2008, the town upgraded the roadside ditch on San Antonio Road to replace the existing culverts. We wanted to match the culvert 50% of the flow of the town drainage system. The trespass was not only unauthorized, but executed in complete disregard for property rights. The portion of the ditch on the Sanctuary's land was recently reclaimed and the trespass ditch filled in, leaving the town's water discharge without a lawful or engineered outlet, no receiving area. The town has been relying on illegal access for the town's drainage. In 2021, without any plans, consultation, review of the area, the town increased the size of the cross culvert on San Antonio Road from 18 to 24 and 4.5 foot deep by 8 foot wide bowl. This rendered the roadside culvert on San Antonio Road inactive. The changes forced 115% more water onto the Sampson land, far beyond the right of way and onto the area where Sampson, at her own expense, installed a mitigation ditch to defend her home from the previous trespass. The discharge went from a few hundred gallons per minute to 2,400 gallons per minute, as per the DOT engineer. The mitigation ditch, which has functioned effectively, would overwhelm and ultimately destroy. Water spilled over the ditch, raged towards the dwelling. Fault to repair the ditch and the mitigation is estimated at $125,000. This indicates the unimaginable amount of flow that the town has illegally concentrated and directed onto private property. Jeremy Johnson, the contractor hired to install this culvert, stated that he didn't want to do it. He knew the flooding would occur, but did it anyway. They could be able to ignore the Sampson police to fix the drainage. Instead, he stated, I thought I'd make it behind the garage fees. What right the town had?
Excuse me. Excuse me. You've had 3 minutes, so we have to shut you down. No, we're not commenting.
We can't
We can't.
talk about it.
So I will say one thing. You come every meeting and say the same thing, and we can't talk about it. We've told you that. We cannot talk about it.
You're suing the town.
You're suing the town. We can't respond, so I don't know what you're trying to prove. We get it. You made your point.
Towns of what?
Then you need to contact your lawyer and go through our lawyers. We're not dealing with it. Okay? The next step will be a cease and desist letter.
Tim,
To add to that.
No, them. We're not talking about it. We're done.
we can't talk about it at all. Leanne?
So I got a call from Creative Glass saying they've had 2 screens there for over a year, didn't know who they belonged to. We owe $135 to repair these screens, and I don't know what screens they're talking about.
That's it. How do you know?
Yeah, you told me. But
Do we have?
was
screens?
in new screens?
Screens up, yeah. The screens up, window, the one different screens. So they were there, so we created glass, but I couldn't go pick them up because I was no longer able to allow them to do anything for the town. I was told I couldn't even pick up a screwdriver. They've been sitting there since they got done with me last fall. What are they for? What screens?
The windows go down.
In the front.
I know you had some screens that didn't go with the windows, they didn't fit or
Well,
something.
they fit, but they didn't have the top screens on the side and.
No, they kept falling
Pass
out.
through, right, and if, you know, the proper, for instance, 97 volt. They make up, they can put them in, they can get them for you, because they're, ones I have in or. So you know what screen there now?
So is that what they
The
fixed?
screen doors.
Is that what they're claiming they fixed?
Brand new screens, window.
Oh, they said they repaired.
No, screen, nothing right there. Brand new. Wow.
Creative.
They were greased the last one. Oh.
What's that, Loyston?
Yeah, I think I know the owner. Were they special order? Yeah, yeah, cream glass was all special stuff. No, I think I know the owner, I'll find out what, do we need them? I mean, if there's no screens in the windows, we need them.
We keep it close there.
I'm told to do it, on the other select board,
Mm-hmm.
and I the, you know, caretaker for.
Mhm.
And then when they were ready to pick them up, there wasn't, hasn't been any either. It was collecting weight and getting left in the township, service, you know, anything, doing any kind of work, we grow it all. They're ready to that.
I mean, John knows where it is, he's been there to.
I can grab one, where it goes, no sense in making stuff trip
Oh,
now.
I have to get a check ready and approved first,
I think that's what I was going, when do you need to know by? Tomorrow?
next meeting when before the meeting.
Alright.
I mean, okay,
Do you want the screens, my question, do you,
I could care less, cause
do
we
we
have
need
the
the
chicken.
screens? Do you think we need the screens? If they're special order, we got no choice, but if they're stock item, I'll see if, I think I know the owner of that place, and I'll see if it's a stock item, and if we don't want them, then I have no problem talking about it, but if it's a,
If it's special order, we
we have to
probably
stop.
have to take.
Let me, I'll change for this.
We know whether to get
Yeah.
a check ready.
Yeah.
Mhm. Anything else? No? Okay, calendar reminders. Closed period for voter registration is July 23rd, 2025. Ad hoc RSU 10 withdrawal committee, July 24th.
Can you,
He-
can you go
Here,
to that? I
right?
can't make it, can you go?
yeah,
to
I
that?
can go to that. It's 6:30, pending approval.
So, yeah, I attended the last meeting in Sumner, and, those guys are, that whole committee is well prepared.
Mm-hmm.
This town, and actually all three towns, is gonna have a really serious decision to make when this comes about, when the numbers come in. So I highly suggest attending this meeting, or all of them, because you're not gonna understand, I was blown away with the amount of information that came out in that meeting last, was it 3 weeks ago, Becky? 2 weeks ago? Yeah. And if you expect to show up on voting day and have all the information and vote informed, it's not gonna happen, so get there and learn as much as you can, because the numbers are gonna scare you, but if you have the information and understand the numbers, then you'll be better off.
Lee?
Well, not everybody's gonna be able to attend all these meetings, so I guess I'm wondering if this committee plans to publish their findings so that somebody can sit down and read it.
I think there's minutes.
I'm going to. Where? I shared with me and you still there. The whole file and everything. I can.
Oh, yes, the one you sent, yes.
Could you put it on our website someplace so we could access it there to look at
The minutes, I guess.
Is all the information, you know, like to or something like that on the website is good.
It is good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gonna scare a lot of people,
Oh, yeah.
so.
Okay, okay, right.
Like I said at the first meeting, it's gonna cost a lot to withdraw. But we're not gonna save nothing, probably more than likely withdrawing, but the way they look at it is we'll have more control of our money, where it's going. I'll make a motion that if we approve
That's down the line.
this meeting, what it is, let's see.
You're still under calendar
Yeah,
reminder.
on the calendar reminder, just down further.
No, all right. That's where we're on now.
Yeah, no,
Right. Uh, the next one is Ad hoc Planning Committee, July 29, 25 at 6:30. Planning Board meeting, August 4th, 7 p.m. Candidate night is August 5th at 6 p.m.
so should I get a hold of Neil? Because I've been asked to make sure that Candace night gets taped and live. Should we get him over here
Gets
to see
what?
what
Wait, see
is
this
going
little
on?
circle you have to do is you remember to hit the circle?
So it's working?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. I just
No,
don't-
no, it's not live,
Well,
but
that's what I mean. So should I get a hold of him? Like, a good time would be Thursday the 24th while he's here. Yeah, why isn't this working?
yeah,
Okay.
he said he was gonna stop in, but he hasn't. I
I'll
mean,
email.
sometimes YouTube works like it did last meeting, last couple meetings, but sometimes it just spins.
Is it working tonight?
No.
No.
It's spinning.
You get the spinning wheel of death over here. So I'll get a hold of Neil Austin and see if he can shed some light on this spinning wheel of death.
But I can still, as long as I record this, I can upload it.
No, I get it.
Mhm.
I get it. I just
Yeah. Okay, unfinished business. Community Resiliency Grant Application Deadline, August 29th.
so I looked through this.
We don't have to apply. We can skip around because we just got one.
What okay, what's around? How often do they come around?
It's twice a year. We just applied for this one and got it, and now another one's. The deadline's next month, so we would have to get the application together, get estimates for whatever you want. And submit, get it approved at next meeting and submit it right away.
I think
Hmm.
I'll talk to Jared. So you're saying if Jared has some courses he could take for a code enforcement officer, it'll qualify, or it may qualify into this grant. Not the plumbing inspector like we talked about earlier, but code enforcement. It sounds like it, according to what this
Code
says.
enforcement, but Jared's taking plumbing.
Plumbing, I'm saying, but he still could use training in code enforcement. He's 19, 20. You got a lot to learn.
How is he?
So maybe we apply for that B9, the
B9.
CEO professional
Yep.
development, see what they give us. What do you need? What do you need from us to apply for it? Just to,
I have to fill out a grant, reasons why, how you're gonna implement. I don't know if you've seen that application.
so do you need my help or Kathy's help or?
B9 would be good.
You have to approve it.
Very good
This is the
reason.
application.
About
And if it's
B1.
only $150 or something, is it?
Right. How about B1?
We won't know until we apply, right?
No, I mean, how much we're asking for. We're not gonna ask for $75,000 for CEO training,
No.
probably $150.
I'm just, I would. So. I don't know what you mean by we have to approve it. What do you need me to approve? I say we go after money for the CEO training. But I don't understand what
You
you,
have to sign
So-
the application once it's done.
I have no problem signing. I just don't, you're asking me how much to apply for, right?
The pit from.
So,
And they want to see crew.
what the training courses cost and, okay. All right, now that I understand, I'll reach out and see what Jerry's taking for courses, what they cost. And there's no reason why we couldn't reimburse, right? Once we get the money, or does it have to be?
Everything else it wasn't reimbursement, it was going forward.
Okay, so I'll reach out to him and see if there's any courses that he would like to take. And get some pricing. And I'll have that for the
You
next
also
meeting.
do B1 too,
What's B1? We already did that for this.
reservations for all the town
That's what we
buildings.
just did, right?
Yeah, but we have other buildings.
Get the garage. I mean, yeah, the garage and
Yeah, we can do that. Isn't there an issue with the chimney and roof over there?
schoolhouse.
And it's, the insulation isn't the best, is it, John?
Okay,
Garage.
yeah. I didn't know that was in.
Because why?
What's your question?
The question is, why would we
Put money in
we
their
put
garage.
money in, it's the state dollars is still our tax dollars. Why would we put
No, I get it.
that kind of money into insulating a building that is not heated in the winter, nor, I mean, why?
It has a furnace.
Does it run?
It has a furnace, and when was the last time the furnace was used? When we had a fire department and fire trucks in there, I believe.
So, but we could use it to fix that, cause that roof and chimney never got fixed, right?
Yeah.
We didn't bother you, it's bothering me, really.
Oh,
I don't have a problem, so do we need to get estimates? So we know what to put on that
Mhm.
paperwork, right?
I have a couple from before.
Okay, we can use those for now, and then when the time comes.
Well, I have one verbal and one written that was kind of
Do you have a rough idea for
Yep.
the amount? Let's do that. And I'll talk to Jared, and are these the same every time they come around?
Unless you go through the whole process again, have public hearings,
So-
have people choose.
Next time it comes around, that CEO training will be on there again?
If you agree to keep these priorities.
Okay.
Instead of starting over in the meeting, having.
Okay. So let's do that. Question.
Lenny?
If we're talking about voting maintenance and repair, what about the schoolhouse? That belongs to the town.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Is historic.
yeah. That could be there too.
They're gonna know, how is it gonna,
Affected.
yeah, because we don't use it at all.
Well, we don't use that currently.
Well, John does and Emily does.
But currently, use the schools.
I've never been in that building. I don't even know what's in
With
there.
no bathroom. It's,
Since it was clothing.
So let's start with that.
so you just want to, not, just to fix the hole in the roof. Not to repair the whole chimney, just fix the hole in the roof.
Well, is it gonna fall over? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I just remember previous talk about
It needs, the top needs to be removed and fix the
it.
hole.
And I said, yeah,
Or fix the whole chimney.
I say fix windows too, fix the. Windows broke too.
Yeah, it's too bad to let that building go.
We move these schools
No.
over here, use it as a storage building, which is. When they get their she's swimming, we can't build.
Well, maybe I'll meet with John and we'll go
Yeah, I was
over
just
the
gonna say.
garage, see what it needs.
Yep.
Can you do that, John? Make a list of what it needs and.
But it has to be approved at the next meeting.
Yep.
Yep.
So. Yeah, okay.
That was a serious question. For the remove that schoolhouse, with this fixing and grants, and then it was a church.
I don't know why you'd want them.
We ain't got no room down here.
Wow. Be creative.
Okay. Unfinished business. We started that. Okay, Turner Fire Rescue Contract.
Now that we have the amount. I'll make a motion to approve the amount of $18,091.92 for the Turner Rescue contract.
Yep, I second it. All in
And you
favor?
know, we don't have that in the account.
We do.
We don't have that time in the account.
No, it was a there was an error. So we'll have to, we got a few options that we gotta talk about, how we're gonna pay for it, but it's about what, $6,000 difference? $6,000 more than what was budgeted,
Me, it's me.
so we split up,
Yeah,
we can vote on it,
yeah, I seconded it.
yeah.
All in favor?
When I do that, we would ask.
Yeah.
You too.
Well, me too, huh? Well, process.
Good. Curbside collection complaint. This is the one I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, so I had some correspondence with one of these people, and they were the claim that there was no wood, and I physically saw wood in the picture that she sent me, bulky waste. Physically saw wood in the picture that she sent me, as well as one that Archie's took. Now, you can't tell by the picture how much wood is there, but there was definitely a pile of wood, a decent sized pile. There was also grain bags, empty grain bags that weren't picked up. My question, my question is, why are we holding on to grain bags for a whole year instead of getting rid of one a week or one you use?
I know it.
So, I, it's hard. Like I told her, is Archie's had the documentation. They took pictures. They never came in and filled out a complaint, or they said they talked with Archie's over the phone. Um, I reiterated that anytime you talk on the phone, you should always have something followed up, so you have something. As it is right now, we have nothing to fight Archie's with. Archie's has all the documentation. I remember this email from Archie's come out way before the complaint did, so it's been kicking around. I think since they've hauled it themselves. I don't know the answer to that.
I think she just said they put it with
They
the weekly
picked it up in
card.
the trash.
Oh, weekly trash. Okay, so I don't know.
They put everything in the big green bags and they picked it up as the trash.
So
She thought they was coming back, pick it up as bulky, and they never did come back, and they took it for the trash.
I think my point is, don't hang on to a year's worth of grain bag. Get rid of it when you're done with them.
They weren't big. No,
These are 1,000 pound grain bags. These are the ones you left for trash.
There was some.
Yeah, correct.
Steve,
The select board meeting in the morning,
yep,
Sunday, first out without picking trash. Yep, I know. Sunday. Yep.
Like a week.
She said, "You all set?" I know. She was going door to door. First out. Nope. Yeah. So you missed the beginning. She no longer is with Archie, so we're back to square one.
yep.
So, but do they need are they looking for anything from the select board on this complaint, or are they good?
Gonna respond to the.
Okay.
That you discussed it, we were told to think for.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, next item, bottle collection bin.
So last time you were gonna look into something for that. Who's Dana? Oh, okay. So, are you guys building one?
She was talking to you, The bid, like, donated returnable bottles, this is one favor the towns, and I make suggestion, we should visit the food bank. We have, I don't know what the name is, they're over on four, and that little coach chair. Yeah, you can go over there and say, all right, I'm gonna set up an account for the rec, the rec center. And people can take their bottles there, tell them that that's what it's for, and you're good to go.
So, so you're gonna build one. You guys said. Where's the money coming from? Out of the rec account to pay for the lumber?
Can you talk to John, cause he has a plan, I think.
Fine, it's all possible. So how are you guys doing? I don't know. So that would have to come out of the administration budget to do that. You know, how long, what are we talking? Okay, I make a motion to let John build the bottle recycling bin for the rec department.
A second it. All in favor? Good.
Oh, now the fun part.
Town hall stove purchase grant.
Alright. So I did some research for the new stove to replace the two electric ones out back. I got an estimate from both Agrins and Dave's Appliance. So what it is, and I'm looking for some feedback from you guys. I'm proposing putting a 5-burner 36-inch gas stove back there. It draws 15 amps as opposed to the two 40-amp circuits that are hooked up to now. I've also got a quote from Sale Energy to run propane from this corner over here through the basement to the new stove location. The amount the grant is for is $5,000. The stove is $3,600 plus, I think, a couple hundred to change it over to propane from natural gas and delivery. And the quote for Sale Energy to run the propane with the tank is a lease tank, so we don't have to buy it, is $714.14. Leanne brought up a good point. We do have solar power here where we only pay $41 a month for power no matter how much we use. So we would have to pay propane. That being said, we did increase the cost of the town hall usage to $125, and as much as that stove gets used, I get my propane tank filled 4 times a year, and the most I ever pay is $20 a time.
I was also wondering too, like it is a good idea, like what Leanne said, we had the solar panels on the roof. But say if we come across a family that's not used to gas stoves, if they're scared of them, what have you, you know.
Would you explain to me the problem with the electric stove? You said the electric wasn't sized right or something?
The two out there right now,
No, I suggested
it's 3-phase.
Hartford.
You sent me a 3-phase stove. We don't have 3-phase power here.
So tell me what that is, so I can.
3-phase power is all residential houses are single phase, which means this is going to get deep into the weeds here. 2 huts and a neutral. 3-phase, you got 3 huts. So
it's entirely wire, it couldn't be run from the poles out?
CMP only has single phase power, so you only have 1 line going through and a neutral. 3-phase would be three lines. We don't have it.
Okay.
Nearest 3-phase.
Is a 5-burner, what's a 5-burner?
5-burner gas.
No, electric.
I can't.
Is that 3?
It's gonna be 40 to 50 amps. And it's single phase. All the electric stoves. The problem is when you get up to a 36-inch stove, they usually don't make one that big. It's usually down to 30. So I couldn't find a 5-burner electric stove. I can't find it through them. And we had requested a 6. You want it, right?
3-inch ones.
To replace the 8 bars, it would be nice, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, so the nearest I could come to the 6 parameters was 5.
With
gas.
the propane, do you have to have a hood?
You don't have to have a hood according to the insurance company unless you go to, what size was it? Unless it's in, commercial grade, and this isn't commercial grade. We would have to put, and I talked to Dave Bowen before the planning board meeting, he has a piece of stainless steel that we could put behind it to create the fire barrier. And we need a fire extinguisher and a gas detector, which,
Explosive gas detector,
Which
and
is-
carbon monoxide.
Why not have
Emergency
Right.
shuttle.
six?
They keep,
they keep tripping the
tripping
circuits.
circuits.
Which I, they just, that's an offer. That's not the still doing that.
So I went down and looked at the panel was full.
So how much to put a bigger panel on versus thousands of dollars?
We don't have the grant money for that. We have a grant to replace the stove, not to replace the paint.
Oh, so you can't put the electrical stuff into it? Oh, I see.
I was gonna donate my time to fix that, to make it,
Yeah.
Did I hear you say that CNP only runs single phase power? What do people get three phase power?
they pay for it when they need it. We don't have any commercial businesses in town that require 3-phase power. I think the nearest 3-phase power to us would be probably Canton Village by Big Apple. They don't have 3-phase up there. No way. They might, but I doubt it.
No, you run it.
Yeah.
Was that one that already gets fired? We've been told not have solar farms here, you don't have the right kind of merchant.
No, if we wanted solar farms here, they would pay to put it in because that's where they were. But right now, there's no 3-phase power in town. And it's a lot of money to get 3-phase power.
I think a bigger electric stove. I don't care about how many burners anymore.
So it's only gonna be 30 inches.
30,
30 inches is the
that's
biggest.
bigger than those,
We got 48 inches on 30 now.
with both.
Yes. I can shop an electric. I just,
So if you're two, 24.
you guys are missing the point. Right now, the 2 stoves are tripping the circuit. Right now, we got 2 40-amp circuits that feed those stoves.
No, I've heard. So it would really
Late,
long and long memory. We listened mass and we shot with a 15 pound and they're all really worth the 2 stoves. Not a very old stove. The other one is considerably older. It's something somebody probably donated years ago. And I'm wondering if maybe the older stove is less efficient and that's why we're tripping breakers. And then if we had just the newer stove, then which we already own now, I recognize I need to buy a new stove, so we don't stove, but again, I think we might be rushing into breaking them. What? Should I need to start?
We already have them.
What can I say?
I mean, more oven space would help. Still have
Well, no, I get it. And that's why I went with the 36-inch wide gas. I understand the concerns. I've always had gas, so that doesn't concern me. And there's a safety feature on this stove where if the flame goes out, there's a thermocouple that shuts the gas off, and so it's not, you're not gonna have gas. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I get cooking on that flame people.
I wouldn't know that.
huh?
I've never had a guest.
That's what I'm wondering, you know. do you
Okay,
stuff
stuff
on-
on electric, I can only cook on gas.
It's different. It is different. It's more. It's direct to the point. But I can look into electric, and we can. When do we need to know this, Bob?
There's time.
Shut this
Huh?
off.
There's time.
Alright.
I think we have a year to go.
Yeah, shut it off, that's it.
Yeah. I'll look into an electric. But like I said, I have looked into it, and we're not going to get a 5. You're only going to get a 4 and 30 inches wide.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, 48 inches. Yeah. And that wouldn't solve the problem either, because like maybe back to the circuit tripping. What I think is going on, I haven't opened the panel. What my suspicion is when they put those heat pumps in, they tied into those 40-amp circuits. And so when you,
That's your next resiliency grant you're starting to work on, is get the electrical system better.
It's a fairly new panel then. It's not that old. So
Don't look bad.
For that.
that's a really good stove.
I can remember doing the suppers here that I used to do. Trying to use both stoves, and this was, when is that in the last one? You want to put them up. This one, and it is still, you couldn't use both stoves at the same time. That's true. Now,
Nick?
So just use the gas.
Hold on, guys. Come on.
Not sure much about the generator outside, but whatever is enough from the gas for emergency, that generator probably is not capable of running both of those stoves.
Right.
Right.
That's my other thing is, yes, we have a generator, but the gas, even though it's electric igniter, if need be, you can turn the gas on and light it away. So you would have that option
The only thing you can't use on the gas stove is the oven.
as the other. So if we have no power, if the generator fails, you can still use the stove top. But
Right.
I'll look into it.
Doesn't matter.
No, we got time, Leanne said, so I'll look into the electric and maybe I'll have something by next meeting, but I'll dig deeper.
How much is it gonna cost to do the new panels, you think, if you had to do it?
To replace the whole panel? I don't know, Nick, what, 3,000-4,000?
They're 200 in.
Just the panels?
They're 200 in.
I didn't want
Like $2,000.
$2,000.
Well, it sounded like it could be a fair point. I mean, I'm just saying, if it's true that the.
I don't know if it's a 200 in or.
Well,
I don't know, I'd have to look. I don't know what it is. I am too.
yeah.
It should be 200.
Yeah, then you're talking more money than to replace the whole service, which
Yeah.
we have to get C&P involved.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So, hope.
Go ahead, Nick.
No, the insurance company said we can just have to have the explosive gas detection, carbon monoxide, fire extinguisher, all the normal stuff. You can get all that stuff. It doesn't have to be hardwired. It just can be battery powered, as long as you have them. But no hood is required. That was my concern, was a hood, and you don't need one unless it's commercial. So the next thing on the agenda is proposed donation, and we have someone that's donating limits on the phone, so if we can try to keep it down so they can hear us and we can hear them. Yes.
Yep.
So our selectmen are Aaron Harvey and Kathy Lowe.
Hi. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, would you do like a little introduction, or how would you like to speak?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, we have it. Yep.
I think that things like I'm looking to do is see if, the town of Hartford can be right here to donate the land to, and, you know, obviously we've never done this before, so we're just looking for some guidance on the process. Basically, our objectives are to protect the land, and we know that the town has ownership of the bog area around the railroad tracks, so it seems like it's a perfect partner to, ownership, the area around the lake that we currently own.
Yep. Okay.
What we're looking at donating is a parcel 50 odd acres above the grade over to the railroad, with, highlighted
Yep.
possibly in yellow.
Yep.
And yeah, we don't have any conditions on the donation other than we'd like, it to be reciprocated, and we'd like permission to put up like some type of monument or something just to, that we would pay for, just to acknowledge the, yeah.
Okay, that was one of the questions we had was, we heard you wanted a monument and who was gonna pay for it. The other question I have is, I'm new to this too, and Leanne might know the answer. Is there a title search or anything to be done for this, or? And who pays for
Yes,
it?
actually, we've completed. We're doing Renox County, and people keep me available this week.
Okay, so is there any cost to the town?
As far as the cost of transferring the deed, don't, I'm not really familiar with what needs to be done. If you need to update town deed or just transfer a deed to you, I can create the process.
I think Leanne might have some info.
So first, we would need something in writing from him with the offer to donate the land, then it would have to go to a town meeting to be voted on. And raise money to hire a lawyer to write a deed according to the survey.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Thank you.
Okay. So what do you need from us tonight? Do you need?
He wanted to talk to you about
Okay.
it and
You're gonna email him with what he needs to get to us, and or where do we go from here? I'm good with it.
I'm
mean-
good with it too.
If it's gonna go to the town, it's not our call anyway. So
to start the process, I think the owners, Douglas, should just prepare a statement and offer to the town. And if they have a special town meeting, or it would have maybe wait till the annual town meeting to vote on it. We could do that.
are you good with waiting until next June at the annual town meeting to vote? Because we have to have the town vote on it.
I do, I think next, I think we lose the opportunity, and if we wait till June, yes, then provide, bring on fortune tellers saying that they can't be thing would intervene if we wait till June. But I don't want this to be any full policy. You know, I don't want, you know, almost any issues. So I think that's, maybe that is an area that we would like your advice on, whether it should be a special meeting or whether we should just wait for June.
Yeah, go ahead, Kathy.
Probably could wait till June.
Yeah, with the special election we're having coming up, yeah, I think we're better off just waiting until June. Unless something else comes up. I mean, an emergency meeting, but in the meantime, if we can be prepared in case we do have something to come up where we have to hold a town meeting, then we can throw this on too. That way we're not,
Throw it in.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Good. The animation. There's nothing especially difficult about doing this.
I think, Leah said, if you want to write up your statement, we'll get the ball rolling on this end and we'll be prepared in case something comes up. Do you have anything else, Leanne? or-
No, except for thank you for.
Yeah, thanks for the offer and we look forward to working with
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting you.
you too.
It's a big chunk of.
Yeah.
So, I didn't want to ask him, but is he the owner or is he part of a corporation or something that owns the
No,
plant?
he's the owner.
He's the owner.
It's his branch.
Okay,
Do they still own up across the road up here where the house
Yep.
fell in up here?
Yep.
John
They're
O'Connor
trying-
used to live there.
Who?
John
Yeah.
O'Connor
Yeah,
used
they
to live there.
this family bought it after him.
Hmm.
And he stayed there as a child. So,
Yep. Okay.
so they're trying to figure out what to do with that too, him and his brother and sister.
That's a good piece of land there. Used to be an apple orchard up there.
Yep, they've been hiking it. You know.
Huh. Good. Okay. Road complaint, town farm road potholes. Guess they've been taken care of.
I believe so. Took care of those, right, Ben? You, have you heard any more from her? Are you gonna notify her? or-
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Request to change name of Brook Drive.
I can't put this road, even look at the map. Is that the one with the little bridge that goes over? Is that a town road?
No.
Which one is it?
So it's not a town road, it's the one with that little bridge you go
Oh,
across.
yes, yes, okay.
So it's not a town road, so my question is being uneducated on this, why are they asking us if it's not a town road? Is it just to change it, if it's a private road?
It's,
that what it is?
you guys are in charge of all the.
Yep.
roads.
Okay, I put
We
a,
have to buy a sign and
what's that cost? Couple $100?
no, 40.
Okay.
Question, there's more than one family involved.
Yeah, there's three of them in there.
Request?
Huh?
Is it a?
Let me look.
There's 4 requests.
Or? Oh.
Yes, we all went along with it, then.
So what are they, what do they want to do?
Glory Drive?
Glory?
Yeah.
Yeah, BLORY.
Yeah.
I guess from what I read, it's the mother of one of them's always wanted to call it that.
Did somebody laugh? I don't think it's funny. Their mother just died and they're
They would change the road. I don't have no problem with it.
I don't even, I'll make a motion to let them change the name of Brook Drive to Glory
Glory.
Drive.
I second it. All in favor? Okay, here's another one. Road sign request. Thompson Lane, slow pedestrians, so forth.
Do you know where they're looking to put this? Is it right at the beginning off?
the whole length, because everybody walks it, you know, there's kids at the end. There was that accident, and I guess a lot of people race up and down.
I know, I get it, but so how many times are we talking?
Emily showed, we went in the garage today, there's a couple children at play sign, but
How many signs would you figure, Tip Bim?
What did you say?
For Thompson Lane,
Slow.
I don't think there's one there.
no,
No,
I mean,
you
if it-
want one.
We can, every time somebody asks for sign, unless we get a really good reason, send
that's my point, that's where I was going.
sign. Are they all actually needed?
And I understand people walk on that road, but people walk on Town Farm Road, they walk on Church Street, they walk on Tucker Road, they walk on all the roads in town. If you start opening up putting signs just on Thompson Lane, because one guy shows,
How many?
yeah,
It costs us. Only to put those up.
that's where I was going.
Peggy?
It's a special case because of the beach and the traffic are so. Yeah. Unusual traffic. Yes.
So, okay. What makes it special? Because there's a beach down there?
Yeah, because there's a lot of traffic back and forth on the beach. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's a special consideration. Four was really screened down there. Yeah, do you think it's on when it's all now?
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, if he didn't obey the speed limit sign, why is he gonna obey the sign that says slow down people walking?
Mm-hmm. They don't.
Children are playing, I think it must be bad.
Do we have some of those out there? Let's throw those on. See how that helps. So, you know, how many there were? A couple?
I think there were 4, but one's gonna, no, 2 were gonna go up near Pratt Hill Road at the end.
Yep. Good
So
idea.
there should be 2 more.
I'll make a motion
Just put
for
one up.
2, I'll put, I'm gonna say 2, but I make a motion to put, yeah, okay, 1 at the beginning of Thompson Lane, of the children at play signs that we have garage.
I second it. All in favor? Children at play.
Kathy.
Peggy?
I've heard a few people mention about wanting signs, not this meeting, but other times. You might consider looking at a variety of signs and design for yourselves criteria when people ask to determine whether it's a reasonable request or not, because it might be a continuing thing.
That's why I'm trying to nip it in the bud right now.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, number 5, ad hoc planning committee rules of procedure.
So these are the rules that we went over, not last meeting before, right? It was the last meeting? And why did we table it? I don't remember.
So, not knowing anything, I looked at the administrative ordinance part 2, and it says that ad hoc committees serve with no rules, so we have nothing to go by unless it was. So I thought that gave me an in to decide how we should maybe run things, and that's why I brought it to the committee. And now that we've got that clarified about the role of the planning board, I find what the supervision would be, which made some people very paranoid. It would be that as the planning board would review the agendas and the minutes and any major reports, and then we would look at the final draft before it's submitted to the state to make sure it complies with all the land use orders and things that we understand being on the planning board. And then once it's submitted to the state, if there's deficiencies, we would help the comprehensive plan committee figure out where the deficiencies are with land use to be able to get it to be accepted.
Lee?
I just want to suggest that the first order of business around this particular committee is to call it the Comprehensive Plan Committee. Take the words ad hoc, what the heck out of it. It used to be always, I'm talking like many years back, Comprehensive Plan Committee.
So,
And if you did that, then you are out of the rules around ad hoc. I'd like to speak to that. So it appears to me, I've been back with a lot of town reports. They list who's on the committees, and they're they call it. It's called planning committee. And Leanne was here when she made one of the reports. They didn't have terms, so I didn't understand before they had terms. But the ad hoc committee was part of part 2, which was only passed a few years ago. So those committees existed prior to this ordinance defines ad hoc committees. And I haven't been able to find completely in our archives that it's a subcommittee of the planning board. The planning board bylaws or the law, one or the other says that the chair can have subcommittee. So that kind of gives leeway that we have some say in that regard.
let's let Lenny go. Then I
Lenny.
can say something.
Something that wasn't supposed to be an ad hoc now, it's select board. It's supposed to be whatever the planning board called. The problem was there was pushback about even doing it, and I just kept.
So we do need to do this. Here's my concern with how it's going right now. Nothing's getting done. And the way it's written is at any July 1st, the whole committee can change.
No.
It is. That's exactly how it's written because the chair of the planning board, the chair of the road committee, that's how it's listed. At any July 1st meeting or any meeting first of the year, a new chair can be elected. So let me finish. So the way it's written is every year you're starting over like groundhog. And that is not a way to get this completed.
No, I understand that. I think it should be now, through all these permeations that you are correct, we should have people who are on it till they resign or the process is done. But if somebody resigns, then they should be replaced by somebody else in a similar committee. Or unless we want to open it up to the public. I mean, that I wasn't sure about because there's various recommendations about it. I mean, I was just using that, comprehensive plan review committee format to get this off the ground because nobody else seemed to have any idea.
But that's the way it's written in the administrative ordinance part 2 as well.
What?
The way that committee was chosen.
That's the review, that's the ordinance. There's not an ordinance for a planning committee. There's only an ordinance for ad hoc, because it should be ad hoc for anything.
No, I know that, but the way,
My concern is if, say Jim had lost the election, he would still be on the planning committee, but the new road commissioner would be shut out. And that doesn't make any sense.
no, I don't think you would. That's my point. It starts over. Like technically, if there wasn't the issue with the planning board, the last planning board meeting, Peggy is out as on the comprehensive plan committee. And that's the way it's written. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Correct. I do get what you're saying, but that's not the way it's written. That, no, you wouldn't. You'd have one, the new one. And that's the problem.
Okay, so,
Do you follow me?
yeah,
And that's what my issue is with the way this is going. So I talked to Leanne, I don't think we've figured it out yet, but I would like to start over and just appoint people to a comprehensive plan committee or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
And that's the committee until it's done,
Done.
until it's completed. I don't know the procedure for that. I'm trying to figure that out.
okay. I don't,
Because the way it's going right now isn't working. It's not working for me. It's not working for anyone.
after the rules thing, I also came up with a whole plan of how to attack and, you know, the plan to put the schools together, they had a plan, they gave people things they had to do. And I tried to get, you weren't there before, I tried to get the chair to do that, but that we had a hard time getting things accomplished, whereas.
But we're in the future now. We're forgetting about the past. So, Leanne, how do I do this? As an ad hoc committee, it's what it is, correct, right now?
Yes.
I'm understanding from what you told me.
That's what it is right
You know,
now.
we can dissolve it. We don't need to go through any procedures to dissolve that. And we can start fresh. Is that correct?
Start what?
The comprehensive plan committee, not ad hoc, but it's ad hoc.
No, we have people appointed to a comprehensive plan review committee, but Peggy said we need to get the.
It's, maybe, and
We have two committees.
That's where the confusion's coming in.
the review committee reviews the plan that's already in existence, so I just make sure things get done. The review committee is still on a review committee that's not meeting.
So I have, according to this, which I don't know what the date is on it.
Wasn't there nothing? That's the plan.
I have comprehensive plan review committee, and all their terms have no expiration on them.
Expiration.
Okay, and then I have ad hoc planning committee. So there is two.
Is there a term on it?
There's no term on those either.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the ad hoc planning committee, the select board has the right to dissolve because it's just a temporary committee. We can say that they're no longer needed.
As far as I'm concerned.
That being said, the comprehensive plan review committee would take precedence.
But, no.
Well, hold on. That's how this is written. There's a comprehensive plan committee. Okay, there's no term limit. So they're effectively still there.
Or that's the.
Is that correct?
In the reason there's no terms is that it was designated as the chairs of boards and committees, the road commissioner, and the town clerk. And that, the reason there's no end date is that's flexible. Plus it was. Because it's a review. It's constantly to review the current plan and suggest updates to the select board. It's not
Okay,
writing the
so
plan.
if that's true, then I only see one member on that comprehensive plan committee that meets the requirements of what is in the ordinance, how they're appointed. And that's been.
Of the review committee?
Mhm.
And the actual,
The ad hoc committee's out, that's, we're forgetting about that. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't either, but we're gonna resolve this, and we're gonna resolve it tonight. So, what's that? I want members that wanna do it on there. And like I said, I'll read the names off that are on the comprehensive plan committee, review committee.
submitted resignation.
I know, that's what so we got, this is on the comprehensive plan review committee. Kathleen Landry, Leanne Bedard, which we know can't because she's not a resident.
I can.
Town floor.
On this one, okay, yes. Alan McNeil, I can never get this guy's name, Anthony Pericello, Tom Rodrigue, Lenny Eichman, Susan Goulet, Al Bazzelli, Bailey Rowe Johnson, Rebecca Elsman, Ken Violet, Daryl Bonas, Chad Casey, Kathy Lowe, Peggy Matthews, and Lee Holman. So out of that list, the only one I see would be, well, the only two I see is Bim, Becky Elsman, and that's it. It says, and Kappa. That meet. Okay. But they have to be voted on by the board to be the alternate, right?
Oh, we meet at the chair.
Yeah, the chair would have to, see my point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid waste. Okay, I didn't realize that. So you. Okay, so
But you have another. Yeah.
right, so those four would have to stay.
All of them have been appointed, someone resigned. You
Or
can't kick
they-
someone off the committee unless you have a reason they've done something.
Okay.
But didn't you dissolve that committee?
No.
No.
Not that one.
Wait.
Ad hoc.
In the, no, it was the,
It's the same list.
view committee, but it was never, it never says in the minutes that the committee itself was dissolved, just that the same people were appointed to the ad hoc. So that's what we're talking about.
So if the ad hoc committee was dissolved, or started, so you can have whoever you want.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. What, the 29th? That's the next conference, thank you. I'm gonna go over that. I'm that anyways. And
So you're gonna decide at the meeting what we're gonna do?
I wanna ask who's actually in it for the long run. I wanna know who's in it for the long run and who isn't. And then we'll know from this list. Hey, I need a formal resignation from you tonight. If you're not in it for the long run.
What people aren't gonna show up to that meeting, to the ad hoc meeting.
It's. Well, you're saying it's a. What do you mean? I don't know. It's the same list of people though.
It was on the ad hoc.
But there's been a lot of resignation.
No, I get it. Oh, you mean the ones already appointed? But if they resign, they're not a problem anyways. I'm talking about the people that are still technically on the committee. Will be there.
The five. Plus.
With the
Ken,
exception
but
of, Lee, because Lee won't be there because she's out of town. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 9 including me. I'm not on it. On this list, I mean. I am on
On
that.
the ad.
Yeah, yes. I'm on the ad hoc.
Thank you. Earlier.
So that's,
If you guys spent this much time working on the plan, it might get disappointed, rather than figure out who should be on it.
You know,
The carbon neutral.
so,
Plan to work forward.
so what, I gotta look back. What did you? Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, we need to revise the rules then. I get that first. Or we're not ad hoc, we might lose it out. That's right.
What did you sent the agenda, hey, guys, hold on. You sent the agenda out this week. What's the title?
Comprehensive plan, something, right?
Well,
My name is.
I've got all kinds of emails from you on, Peggy.
is at 1:30.
It was called the ad hoc plan committee.
That's what I'm wondering. So, well, that's it.
And Congress. It's never been an ad hoc committee.
So we're done fighting about that. We're gonna fix this. Yeah. Um, so the agenda says comprehensive plan committee. So up until the 29th, we're gonna stick with what we got, and I'm gonna find out who's in it for the long run. And on our meeting, when's that next meeting?
I'll do this.
5th, August 5th. Can you put this on the agenda again? August 5th, this is gonna get resolved. So I'm done hearing about it.
I know it.
And I found out by going, sat that up and read the select board minutes for the last plan to find out that the members on the committee were leaving, because it says they met in 2003, but they weren't appointed until like 6 to 8 months later by the select. So the committee got together and started doing the work before they got formal recognition by the select board.
Okay. Good.
We meet at 6:30.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Yeah, 6:30.
Okay. All right. Hope we get that squared.
Oh, we're gonna get it squared.
Town Hall use ad hoc RSU 10 withdrawal committee, July 24th. I make a
Yes.
motion we accept.
So one thing before we need to clarify, last time we waived the fee and they asked if we were willing to waive the fee again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just assume.
And insurance, yeah.
I just assume.
So you wanna amend the motion?
I make a motion that we amend the fee of the insurance, waive it, and have that meeting on July 24th.
Second,
All in favor?
yeah.
All in favor? Good. Recreation
You
committee.
gonna let Neil know? We're good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Recreation committee proposed event, August 9th. Dinner and games. That's your lobster thing?
I'll make a, are they just looking for permission to use the hall, yeah? Yeah, I make a motion to approve the town hall to be used for the rec committee's event on August 9th, 25.
I second it. All in favor?
With the guarantee that it's clean after, because it's being used the next morning for somebody else.
We're planning to cook well, so I don't know again. We're going to have lobsters, they're going to be cooked or live. In Princeton, a little percent of the meal, we'll also have a baked bean, vegetarian option. And, yes, lobster. Lobster. We'd like a $10 deposit in advance, and then it's a total of 15 for the lobster cooked or live, and don't know how it would be, but there you go. $12 for the baked bean, they'll come with coleslaw, hot dog optional would be, there's corn on the cob with the lobster meal. We'll be able to have the tickets and you like to take a deposit.
I don't have them.
All right.
Okay.
The 9, 3, 2 yeah. Anyone.
Okay, happy happenings.
Just want to know if you want to include anything under select.
I wondered if I was finished, I'm trying to figure it. You wanna write something up?
I'm gonna put it up before the election. Just online, electronically and at the office.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You wanna write something up?
Okay.
Or you wanna leave it? You gotta write a letter to Archie's already.
Yeah, I can.
Like real quick.
Yep. Yep.
You do all this?
Yeah. I used to send a letter with a tax bill every year with, or whenever we did a mailing, but this is just electronic
Okay.
email, website link.
Yep. Appointments and resignations.
You see two resignations? That's not right?
Yeah, well,
Alright. I make a motion to accept the resignation of Daryl Boness from the ordinance committee and Kathleen Terrio from the ordinance committee.
with regret.
With regret.
I second it. All in favor?
So, Kathleen Terrio and Daryl Boness from ordinance.
Beverly Carson, like me on vacation.
Rec? We're gonna do appointments here in a minute, but I didn't see her for what?
Nope.
She filled this out this morning. She didn't put that on here, but she meant to.
When she changed her mind, her time, and she was a big help for us on Saturday.
Did she have it checked and did she have it checked off? Or?
No, you can appoint anyone you want,
Okay, all right.
but they should submit a form, so we really know they're interested.
Can you have her come in and just check off the checkbox? Before we do appointments, speaking of that, so we created a form fillable form today, and because people were asking if there was a way they could get the form off our website, and rather than having printed off, they can just go on the website now after if you're okay with it and download it, form, fill it out, hit the button at the bottom, and submits it right back to our email. Are you good with that? Good. So I'll send it to you tomorrow. And because right now you have to go on, print it off, bring it in, or scan it and send it. So the way I can show it to you after the meeting, I'll show you. That way we can put it on. That way people can just fill these out from their home and direct send it right to your email. So we can put them in here. Kind of like what happened today, but an easier version. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody hear that? So there's going to be a form fillable volunteer form application, or whatever you want to call it, on the town website. Yeah, so you'll download it, fill in your information. There'll be a button at the bottom that says submit. After you hit that submit button, direct send it to the town email. So you won't have to come in and bug Leanne.
Can you do it for all the others too? All the other
Sure.
applications? There's like 40 of them. No.
PDF. I can make it happen. If you want to do it, I'll do it.
And once you do that, you can do for the rest of our song. She texted Beverly, she said, yeah, she was around that.
Okay, yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah. So I'll make a motion to appoint Beverly Parsons to the rec committee.
Second it. All in favor?
Lenny, you didn't check any off. You didn't check any of these off. You sent an email that said, ordinance.
For the form for road committee, and last night I put one in for ordinance.
Ordinance isn't even on here.
Insurance fixing.
Shit, I heard him. I'm multitasking. So we have three. Well, here's an easy one. You have Amanda Conant that put in for the solid waste. So I'll make a motion to appoint Amanda Conant to the solid waste committee.
I second it. All in favor?
And then we have three. We have three for the road committee. All right, Lenny, this is where you're gonna get disappointed. I'm trying to figure out how to tell you this all day long. When I stood up in front of people and told people how I wanted to appoint, how I thought committee members should be appointed, I said that they should have experience in the committee that they're working on. I don't know what your experience is with roads. So I have two that I know their experience, and I'm more comfortable appointing them to the road committee. Or you took that better than I thought. So I want to make a motion to appoint Andrew Conant and Morrill Mason to the road committee.
I second it.
Yeah, I'm in favor. We're good.
All in favor?
And then I want to make a motion to appoint Lenny Eichman to the ordinance committee.
Second it.
Yeah, that's
All in
why.
favor?
So, that being said, you said in your email you were gonna resign from the planning board. If you had. Okay, so you're not gonna? Well, think quick, because that's a pretty important board that we have 4 members on.
And you said we didn't have a full membership when we had our elections?
Wait, full membership where?
Oh, no.
For what? I don't understand your question.
Oh, I thought it was appointed or reappointed.
No, he was. So the issue with the planning board was Dave never got sworn in prior to the planning board meeting.
David Terrio.
Dave Terry. But he was reappointed on July 1st by us at the select board meeting. And according to MMA, even though he was a current member, you have to be sworn in prior to the first meeting. Unless the planning board
Let's it go.
okays it, which is what I said in my email. So, but that being said, like I said in my email, even though the planning board can okay it, they have to have a meeting to okay it, which pushes us back to August 4th. So, same vote. So basically, what nothing in that meeting that had any meaning when it came to Dave Terrio's vote mattered, which means the waiver, the officers. I don't know about the Bear Pond issue. I don't remember what that vote was, if it was 5-0 or if it was 3-2, I don't know. But that all has to be looked at again on the August 4th meeting, which I emailed to everything. That's the waiver issue. The one of the structure. So I emailed all of them planning board and Kathy, Leanne. So when you write your agenda for that planning board meeting, that means you basically got to do it all over again and look at that Bear Pond issue and see if that has to be.
Formally, the secretaries don't write the agendas. The secretaries sound weird, they've never written the agenda.
Okay.
When I was chair, I always wrote the agenda.
So
Which
yeah, it doesn't matter to me who writes it. I just want the planning board to know what needs to happen at that August 4th meeting. Because that's going to be a long meeting, because we pushed half the meeting, or you guys pushed half the meeting last time to the next meeting, and now we're basically doing it all over again with the stuff we pushed.
Yeah.
Plus, so get your sleep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that being said, I think we've appointed everyone that we've got for volunteers. If you guys know anyone, there's still ordinance openings. I was just looking. Yeah, so, yeah, she does. So, I make a motion to appoint Beverly Parsons to solid waste.
Second it. All in favor?
The Board of Appeals, is that looking at someone too?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
And wasn't there one more I saw in here? That's it. All right.
Big committee.
Bid committee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
bid committee.
I'm gonna get this wrong, man, so help me. Road Commissioner, Road Committee Chairman, and one selectman?
Mm-hmm.
So
Rick,
I make a motion to appoint Rick Gammon from the Road Committee, who's the chair. Vin McNeil, who's the Road Commissioner. Can I, do you want me to do it? I don't have a problem doing it.
you meet during the day.
I don't,
You don't have.
yeah,
to.
we're not meeting here today. Let's see.
Matter.
Uh,
You can.
I'm motion to appoint myself to the bid committee for the Pratt Hill paving project.
Did anybody else do that?
No,
We only need, yeah,
Three.
three.
I second them all. All in favor?
So we need to schedule a meeting for that. And wait, did we talk about that in the road committee meeting? We didn't. And our road committee meeting is next Wednesday at 5:30.
This could be posted 7 days.
Yeah. Are you good if we continue right on after that to the? Yeah. Are you Bim? All right. So
Rick Goodley in.
yeah, the calendar's empty. I looked at it. So I'll make a motion that the bid committee for the Pratt Hill paving job. Yeah, we can just schedule it.
Yep.
If you're a member, you can.
All right. So next Wednesday after the road committee meeting.
So like
Probably like 7. It's the 30th.
7 p.m.
Because road committee's at 5:30.
Okay.
Yep. Good. Training.
Should you put everything started?
Yes.
Networking day deputy clerk.
It's free, but you shouldn't want mileage all the way to wherever it is, Brewers.
What's it training in this right here?
It's just. It's
Looks like an award ceremony.
yeah, mostly, but they have representatives from MMA.
So one of the questions I had with Jaylee, she works for Green and she works for us. Is Green paying for any of her training as well?
She's only filling in there when they need her.
Does she usually work on Wednesdays? With you?
Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday? Have you been to this training? Or
No,
You,
no. I'm not driving to Brewer.
oh, where?
Stuff about Vanguard, isn't it?
It's more.
Well,
It's more.
west, east of Bangor.
It's more like people.
That's what I'm thinking.
Tables, chit chat, ask
Who's
questions.
she gonna go with? Just by herself?
No.
Yeah, I don't, I'm usually not. Do you need a motion for that or?
Rooted in service, any business meeting.
I don't suggest it. It's an award ceremony, it's free lunch. I'll give her that.
Yes, states.
I don't think she needs to go to that, do you?
Doesn't do nothing with her.
I don't, yeah, it doesn't say what the training is, it's just. It's just an award ceremony for the year.
Yeah, but they have like round tables afterwards.
Have what?
Round
Round
table.
table discussion tables. I don't think it's anything in jar 3 hours.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, okay. Review correspondence?
I do have a couple extras, but here's all the.
Uh,
I filled in.
Sign those after?
Yeah, I filled in the expirations.
Okay.
If you want, different. Which I think is one.
You have any correspondence?
Yeah.
Oh. Hot in here, or just me?
Kind of top.
Sticky.
I got it, so. Yeah, you should have it up to the head. Do the installation on.
You guys are funny. Nothing was pulled out when we signed it.
Is that?
What is that?
Appointment papers. That these must have been on the bottom of the pile.
They must have gone.
Right river now.
How is it?
See that? No, one of the guys in there, they're all trying.
You good golf players?
Depends what day it is. Alright, there it is. Hey, so I saw this back in July, but if anyone's a golfer, the Bear Ponds Association, I don't know, what's the I stand for? Improvement Association is having a benefit golf scramble for them at Turner Island on August 29th. If anyone's interested, we will have the sign up sheet. No golfers? Come on.
You, right?
Yeah, I play enough scrambles though. Screws my golf game up. I can't play anymore. No.
Wait, how many are you? That's great. As I was saying, over for a.
Nick, you ought to play in that. You like that. You like scrambles.
It's true. Hey, scandals.
Right.
Agenda items for the next meeting.
Alright, so
Yeah.
got the stove on there.
Stove.
Sorry. Comprehensive plan, comprehensive plan.
That CE,
That's gonna be my findings from the
Just-
29th.
the CEBE thing, did we?
So the grant application, letter to Archie's.
I thought you had one. I thought there's something else.
Letter, geez.
Can't do anything with a donation of land till he submits.
Right.
I'm gonna have to purchase a drive sign. I asked for permission.
I don't know who that is. I'm sure something else will pop up. Yeah.
Can I purchase a Burke Drive sign?
A what?
Gloria Chapel sign. Sorry.
Can we do that? I don't.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I made, oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Alright, I'll make a motion,
we accepted it.
make a motion to let me purchase the new sign for Glory Drive.
Yep. All in favor?
I think that's all I have. I'm sure, like I said, I'll come up with something else. Yeah,
When that's before the election. Oh,
August 5th.
yeah. Candidate night.
Alright, perfect. That's just the insurance info for that stove.
Yep.
Is it RBH? Gail and I gonna get together to schedule a time to start working on this.
Okay, there you go.
Let's bring in Jen. Thanks for coming,
Comparison,
guys.
these are the rules that were for the previous, comprehensive plan review, and then see how it shows members at all.
When was this? Oh, it's October of '06.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very pleasing, I can't show you that picture. I spent more time with the process with your papers.